When we spoke before, you seemed to appreciate that any additional income that you could earn would be useful. What would it take to enable you to re-enter the workforce?
Well, this is a little scary for me because I have not worked since before the children were born,
Right.
and I'm sure that things have changed. And I think that I would need some training, maybe for a year, to bring my skills up to par. And if I'm back to work and not at home anymore, that means that the kids are going to have to go to daycare, which is going to mean extra money. And I'm not sure that what I bring in is really going to be worth the costs.
Would it be helpful for both of you if we sat down and looked at the financial options and look at how you could manage the transition financially?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now we see Brenda with Gary, a family professional. This professional could be called a parenting coach or a child specialist as well. A critical task for Gary is to understand enough about what's going on for the children in order to be their voice and to share that back with the team.
How are we going to make decisions?
Brenda, I hear you. You've been a stay-at-home mom, and you're worried about, on a go-forward basis, how do the kids go between you, and who makes the big decisions that affect their lives. That's what I'm here to help you with, and Brian, so that the two of you can come up with a plan that makes sense to you both, that you can live with, and that hopefully is actually pretty seamless for your kids.
How do we make this as easy as possible on the children?
Your kids are going to look to you and Brian because they're going to interpret the world through your eyes. And so if you want to make it easy on them, my role is to help you and Brian understand your emotions. So in a sense, you can almost protect your children from the bad emotions and allow them to feel comfortable and secure as you were sorting out the settlement.
Are they going to be okay when they're older?
The best predictor of how kids will fare when they're older is by looking at the degree of conflict between the parents and how they resolve that conflict. So again, I'm here to help you and Brian learn how to resolve conflict so you can have that good outcome.
So Brenda and Brian proceeded through the collaborative process and learned that separation and divorce are not just about legal issues. They initially met with their lawyers to identify their issues and concerns and then had a series of meetings with the team. These meetings further clarified what needed to be discussed, negotiated and agreed upon. The family professionals helped Brenda and Brian understand the emotional aspects of their separation. In these meetings, they developed skills to communicate and to manage the face-to-face meetings with their lawyers and each other. They also developed more understanding of the children's needs and worked together to develop a parenting plan. With the financial professional, they understood more about their financial position and they were less overwhelmed about all the detail as Joyce was there to help them through the transition.